Amber and I'm back with another craft fair series video. So this one is super easy. I wanted projects that were going to be super quick and super easy. I needed some ideas for non-time consuming projects, and when this hit me I got so excited because it was so much fun to make. It went really fast, and I have a little secret ingredient that I'm using for the main focal point of this. So these are my vintage style journals, and all they are, here's one that I made right here. So it's got this beautiful vintage image on it, and I add some lace, and I'll show you why in just a second. And then all it is one of these lined craft journals. So if you're gonna make this for a gift or a stocking stuffer or like a Secret Santa swap or something like that, you could even decorate this more. Like I would put dividers in here maybe, or stamp some of the pages, put a pocket. But again, I was doing this for a craft fair, and the craft fair was a teacher's, it was like a school craft fair that teachers put together. And they did pretty well at the craft fair. So here's what I did. These craft notebooks right here I discovered are 97 cents each at Walmart. So all I did is I placed an order for 2 dozen of these craft notebooks, and I made 24, well actually 23 because this is my 24th, of these cute little journals. And so I'm going to link these exact ones below. They're so much fun to alter. It's like a blank canvas for you to alter up and junk up if you want to. So these are so perfect for this project, and again, that's what I used. And then the star of this project are these vintage images. I have so many of these because guess what these are? These are packages that come from Amazon, and this is a banner. I'm going to insert a picture right here. And the cool thing about these is they come in different sizes, but most of them are the perfect size for the front of a journal. And one of the cool things about it too is they're already finished. So the corners are rounded, they're nice and sturdy, and look, they even have like distressed edges, like as if it's an old card or something. So again, you saw that picture of the banner. So they have different styles, and they have so many. They have Halloween ones, Christmas ones, they have like pink Christmas ones. This is my favorite image of all time. Oh my gosh, so pretty. I made a series of these, and I will insert pictures of the ones that I made. They were so much fun, and they're so gorgeous. We got so many compliments on them, and I just had so much fun making these. So when you package them up in a clear bag, they look so nice. I'm going to show you the size and everything in just a minute. They had all different styles. So they had like this style right here, which is like a kitschy retro vintage. They have like this old-timey vintage style. Love these. I love all of them. And so here's a pack here. This is like another set. These have like the cute little kids on them. I know I made one of these. So I just think this is such a great idea to make and mass produce a bunch of cute vintage style journals. You could use these in your junk journals too. I just think that's such a great idea. So I had gotten these so long ago because Crafty Girl, she did a haul on her channel. She did like an Amazon haul, and she got this banner. And so I got it thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to use those like in my junk journals. But then after I went crazy and ordered several, I decided to make them the actual cover of a journal. So let me show you this simple way to make these to where they're going to last you forever. They're not going to come apart. And I'm trying to decide which one I want to use. So the reason that I made each one with like a little lace embellishment up here, or I used some pom-pom trim up here, is because these are banners, they have little holes at the top so you can string the ribbon through it and have it as a banner. So see, and that kind of bothered me. Even though a lot of the holes aren't popped out yet, you can't really notice, I didn't want them to show at all. So that's why I added a cute little accent of lace. I think it looks so good. It makes it look even more vintage. And yeah, so I packaged these up, and I'll show you that in a minute, but let's make one together. It takes like literally just a few minutes. So this one fits like almost perfectly with like an even border. This one I love because it has the distressed edges. And that even looks really good. And then even the small one looks good. For this one, it's showing a little more of the Kraft journal, which I don't mind at all. But let's do this one. I think that's super cute. So for this one, I probably would do like red pom-pom trim up here, but I don't have any on my desk, and as you know, I'm moving, so I have very limited craft supplies with me, and I just have some lace on my desk right now, so that's what we're gonna use. So all I did with this is I actually used my Scor Tape because this is super strong, and I want this to stay forever. I don't want it to come up. I've had some issues with some of the adhesive I've been using, and it's mostly the adhesive rollers that I get from scrapbook.com. They seem to be not as good anymore, the quality. I will use them for cards, but I don't think I'll use them for journals or holding pockets together, anything like that anymore. But I wanted to make sure that these had really good adhesive on them. So you can use like your ATG gun or a tape runner to fill in the middle here, but since again I don't have hardly any craft supplies here at the old house with me, I'm just going to use all Scor Tape. So what I did is I picked out, you know, my 20 something banner pieces of the journals that I wanted to make, and I just got all the Scor Tape on them and got them all ready like assembly style. So that way I had all these ready to go, and all you do of course now is just take off the backing. So before you stick it on there, make sure your journal is the correct way. That's the top, that's the bottom. Again, this one I love because it's already got the distressed edges, and we're just going to center this as best we can. Okay, so I'm just going to glue that down, and then I'm going to take my bone folder and just really press down all the edges, because then it becomes part of the journal and it's never going to come up on you. This is permanent, and that is the best way to glue those on. It's so easy, you guys. I love how it turned out. Now, because I don't like these little holes up here, I want to add some trim up there. I could use the same one I just used on this one. I think it's super cute, and I'll put it up here. So let me grab my fabric scissors. And so what I did for this, to make sure it stayed really well, I didn't use a hot glue gun because, again, I was just using the minimal supplies I had, but I found that what I do is I'll put a piece of that really strong Scor Tape, and this is my favorite adhesive, so I'm going to link it below so you can stock up on it. So I'm going to burnish that down really well with my bone folder. So this is a really strong adhesive, but I'm also going to take some of my just regular wet glue. This is art glitter glue actually, and I'll link that below too. It is really, really, really good, and it's permanent glue. So I'm using 2 kinds, and then I'm going to lay down the lace. So I'm going to put that at the very top of the journal, and then just press gently with my fingers. And it just adds a cute little touch, and it covers up those little holes for the banner part. And this just took me a few minutes to make. So I was like slamming these out like crazy. You saw the pictures. I'll insert some clips if I didn't already. But yeah, aren't these the cutest journals ever? Again, I'll link these exact journals and those exact clear bags with the coupon code. But this is how I package them. Look how nice it looks in there. And then I just peel off the adhesive, and it fits just perfectly for these journals. So this is how they look all packaged up. I think it just looks so nice like this. This is how I sold them at the craft fair. And I sold these for $5 each. You can charge more if you want, especially if you do stamping on the inside, add pockets. You can sell these for up to like $15 even on Etsy if you put a little bit more decoration on there. But again, I was at a teacher craft fair and I wanted to charge $5. So I hope that you'll go check it out. Order some of these banners. You can do so many things with them. Look, I mean, just look how beautiful. You can even go and get like greeting cards and cut the fronts off and make them like this, but these just have such a nice finished look. Possibilities with these are endless. You're going to be seeing so many more projects from me using these on my channel. I'm going to be putting in my golden book journals, everything. So I hope that you'll go check those out. Give this project a try. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Bye!